our progress report says we are at stage 2, paragraph page 95. Okay, 95. And our last headword was cousin, numeric type of lesson. Okay, so let's start with our revision. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. First question. What's the address of this school? What's the address of this school? The address of this school.
Grace. Grace.
The address.
Grace, I can Grace.
Uh,
The dress. The
the
dress of this
address.
school. The
Very good.
address
Okay, one
of
more.
this school.
The address of this
The
school.
the address the address
Of
the
this school
of this school
is 123
is
Street.
123 Street.
What's your address? What's your address? My address is ABC
My
Street.
yes. My address
Is
is
ABC
ABC
Street.
Street.
Very good. Are there many people in a small village? Are there many people in a small village? No,
No,
there aren't
there
many
aren't
people
many
in a
people in
small
my
village.
small village.
There are
Many
there
people.
are few people
There are
in
few
a small
people
village.
in a small village.
Very good. Are there few people in a large city? Are there few people in a large city? No, there
No, there
aren't
aren't few
few
people
people in a
in a
large
large
city.
city.
There are
There
many
are
people
many people
in a
in a large
large.
city.
Very good. Have you and I got many pens? Have you and I got many pens? No, you and
No,
I
you aren't.
haven't
You
got
and I haven't
many
got many
pens.
pens.
We've got
We've got
few
few
pens.
pens.
Very good. Are there few matches in a matchbox? Are there few matches in a matchbox? No,
No,
there
there
aren't
aren't
few
few
matches
matches
in a
in
matchbox.
the
In a
matchbox.
There
There
are
are
many matches
few matches. There are many matches
in a matchbox.
in matchbox.
Very good. One more. No, there aren't
No,
few
there aren't
matches in
few
a
matches
matchbox.
box
There
in a
are many
matchbox. There
matches
are many matches
matches in a matchbox.
in a matchbox.
Very good. Have you got any friends? Have you got any friends? Yes, I've got
Yes,
some
I've
friends.
got some friends.
Very good. Do you think the people in your town are friendly? Do you think the people in your town are
Sorry,
friendly? Yes or no?
sorry, my battery is low. Sorry.
Okay, okay, okay. Charge it first.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry.
Okay. You're charged now?
Yes.
Okay, so one more. Do you think the people in your town are friendly? Do you think the people in your town are friendly? Yes or no?
Yes,
I think the
I
people
think the people
in
in
my
my town
town
are
are
friendly.
friendly. Very good. Are the countries of Europe generally friends now? Are the countries of Europe generally friends now? Yes, the
Yes,
countries of
the country of
Europe
Europe
are generally
are
friends now.
generally
Friends
France
now.
French now.
Friends, like not enemy. Friends now. Very good. Okay,
French
next.
now.
Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're putting your pen
You're putting
into your
your
pocket.
pen into your pocket.
Where's my pen? Where's my pen now? Your pen's
Your
in
pens
your pocket
in your
now.
pocket. Your pocket now.
Very good. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
coming into
coming
the classroom.
into the classroom.
Where am I now? Where am I now? You're in the classroom
You're
now.
in the classroom now.
Very good. What's the difference between into and in? What's the difference between into and in? The
The
difference
difference
between
between
into
into
and in
and in
is that
is
we
that
use
we
into
use
for a
into
thing that
for a
moves.
single, like moving
One
from
more.
one place, huh?
For a thing that moves.
For a thing
That moves from
that
one
moves
place
from one place
to
to
another.
another place.
And in
Two and
and
in
in for a thing that
for a thing
remains in one
that
place. In one.
remains in one place.
Very good. Okay, what can you see in this room? What can you see in this room? I can see many things
I can see many
in
things
that room,
in that room,
such
such
as
as
some
some
chairs,
pictures,
some chairs. Oh, there's only one teacher, so some
mm,
chairs,
some chairs,
a table,
a
a
table,
window,
window,
some pictures,
some pictures,
etc.
etc.
Very good. Can you see her? Can you see her?
Yeah, I can see her.
Can you see anything in my left hand? Can you see anything in my
No,
left
I
hand?
can't see anything in your left hand.
Very good. Okay, what's the difference between why and because? What's the difference between why and because? The difference
The difference
between why
between
and
why and
because.
because
Because is that
is
we
that
generally
why is
use
we
why
generally use why
in
in question
questions and because in
because
answers.
in answers.
Very good. Can you touch the ceiling? Can you touch the ceiling?
No, I can't touch the ceiling
Why not? Why not? Because the
because
ceiling's
because the ceiling's
too
too
high
high
for me
for
to
me to
touch.
touch it.
Very good. Can
To
you put
touch
this
to touch it to
to
touch
touch?
to
To
touch
touch only. One more. Because the
because
ceiling's
the
too
ceiling is
high
too
for
high
me to
for me to
touch.
touch.
Very good. Can we put this book into your pocket? Can you put this book into your
No,
pocket? I
I
can't
can't
put
put
that book into
that
my
book
pocket.
into my pocket
Why not?
because
Why not? Because
because
that
it's
books.
too
Because that
large.
books
Large books
too
too large
large to go
for
into
me.
my pocket.
Oh, sorry,
Uh,
into my pocket
well, I get one more. Because that
because
books too
large books
large to
too
go
large
into my pocket.
to go into my pocket.
Hmm. Can we call Grantchester a city? Can we call Grantchester a city?
No,
No, we
we can't
can't call
call the
Grantchester.
Grand City is a city.
No more. No, we can't
No, we
call
can't call
Grantchester a city.
Grand City a city
Why not? Why not? Because
because
Grantchester
Grand City
is too
is
small
too small
for us to call a
for
city.
us to call a city.
Grantchester is a village.
Grand City is a village.
Very good. So village is smaller than a city. Okay.
Yes.
How many seconds make a minute? How many seconds make a minute? 60 seconds
60
make a
seconds
minute.
make a minute.
How many minutes make an hour? How many minutes make an hour? 60 minutes make
60
an hour.
minutes make an hour.
Can you make a suit? Can you make a suit? Yes or no?
No, I
I
can't
can't make a suit.
make a shoot.
Very good. Give me some examples of adjectives. Give me some examples of adjectives, please. Some examples
Some
of
example of
adjectives are
adjectives are
black,
old,
white,
white, white,
large,
green,
small, green,
small,
etc.
etc.
Right? Is the word book an adjective? Is the word book an adjective? No. The word book,
Oh,
no,
the word book
isn't an
isn't
adjective.
an adjective. It's a noun.
Very good. Which word is the adjective in this sentence? The green pen is on the floor. Which word is the adjective in this sentence? The green pen is on the floor. The word green
The word green
is the
is a
adjective.
is an adjective.
Is the adjective.
It is the
Adjective
adjective
in that sentence.
in that sentence.
Very good. In English, do we put an adjective before or after a noun? In English, do we put an adjective before or after a noun? In English,
English
we
we
put.
put
Okay, one more
the
slowly. In
mhm.
English,
In
we
English
put
we
an
generally
adjective. We
we
put
put
an
the
adjective,
we put
an
then
adjective
an adjective
before a noun.
before a noun.
Very good. Give me an example. Give me an example, please. A blue
Some
book.
example:
A blue book.
a blue book,
A high feeling.
a high feeling,
An easy language. An easy language.
an easy language.
Very good. Okay, next. Do you like food? Do you like food? Yes, I
Yes, I
like
like
food.
food.
Do you like all food? Do you like all food? Yes or no?
No, I
I
don't
don't.
like all of food.
Some I like and
Some
some
I
I
like, and
dislike.
some are dislike.
I dislike. Very good. Do people generally dislike the smell of food? Do people generally dislike the smell of food? No. People
No,
don't generally
people don't generally
dislike the smell of
dislike
food.
the smell food
Of food.
of food.
They like the smell
They
of
like
food.
they
They
like
like the smell
the
of
smell of
food.
food.
Very good. Okay, next. How many sons has your dad got? How many sons has your dad got? My dad's
My
got
dad's
no
got
son.
no sons.
How many daughters has your mom got? How many daughters has your mom got? My mom's
My
got
mom's got two daughters.
two
Two,
daughters.
two daughters.
Very good. Are you a son or a daughter? Are you a son or a daughter? I'm
I'm
a.
a daughter.
Very good. Have you got any brothers? Have you got any brothers? No.
Yeah. No, I
Uh,
don't have any
I
brother.
or no, I haven't got
No, I haven't got
any
any
brothers.
brother. I
But
haven't
I
got.
don't have any brothers is correct also, okay?
Oh,
Okay, good. Have you got any sisters? Have you got any sisters? Yes,
Yes.
I've got some
I've
sisters.
got some sisters.
Very good. Oh, but you only got one sister, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, I've got
I've
a
got
sister.
a sister.
Very good. How many brothers and sisters have you got? How many brothers and sisters have you got? I've got a
I've
sister
got a sister
and
and
no brothers.
no brothers.
Very good. Okay, next. What's the difference between a parents and relatives? What's the difference between parents and relatives? The
The
difference
difference
between parents
between parents
and
and
relatives is
relatives
that
is
parents
that we
are
use
mother
pi
and father.
mm,
It
and
one more.
is that
Parents
parents
are
are
mother and
mom,
father,
mother and father,
whereas
and
relatives
whereas
are all the
relatives
other
are
people. The other people
all the other
in
people
the family,
in the
such
family,
as brothers,
such as brothers,
sisters,
sisters,
uncles, aunts,
uncle, auntie,
cousins,
cousins,
etc.
etc.
Very good. What does the word uncle mean? What does the word uncle mean? The word
The word
uncle means
uncle means
your mother's
my
brother,
your
you,
brothers, your mama,
your mother's brother,
your mother's brother,
and
or your
your
father's father.
brother. Very good. What does the word aunt mean? What does the word aunt mean? The
The
word
word
aunt
aunt
means
means
your mother's
your
sister
mother's sister
or
or
your father's.
your father's sister.
Very good. What does the word cousin mean? What does the word cousin mean? The word
The word
cousin,
cousin means
your uncle's child
your uncle's
or
child.
your aunt's child.
For aunts, your aunt's child.
Very good. And that's the end of our revision. Let me double check. That's correct. So let's start new word. Okay, very good. Okay, repeat. More than.
More than.
Very good. Okay, so you see that there's like period in the middle, so we put something in there. More and then than. For example, I've got 8 fingers and 2 thumbs on my hands. So I can say I've got more fingers than thumbs on my hands. Okay, so let's practice. Have you got more fingers than thumbs on your hands? Have you got more fingers than thumbs on your hands? Yes,
Yes,
I've got
I've got
more
more
fingers
fingers
than
than
thumbs
thumbs
on my hands. On my
on my
hands.
hand.
On my
On my hand.
hands.
On my
Very good.
hands.
Are there more people in a town than in a village? Are there more people in a town than in a village? Yes, there
Yes,
are more
there are
people
more
in a
people
town
in a town
than in a
than
village.
in a village.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Break.
Brick.
Very good. Okay, listen. Break is a verb. For example, I'm breaking my pen. Okay. I can break the window with a chair. You can also do that. I can't break the table with my hand like a karate chop. It's very hard. Okay, so let's practice. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
breaking your
breaking your
pen.
pen.
Can you break the window with a chair? Can you break the window with a chair? Yes,
Yes,
I
I
can
can
break
break
the window
the
with a
window with
chair.
the chair.
Can you break the table with your hands? Can you break the table with your hands? No,
No, I
I
can't
can.
break
The
the
table
table with
in
my hands.
with my very good. Next repeat. Out of.
Out of.
Very good. Okay, listen. Out of. So I'm putting my pen into my pocket. My pen is in my pocket now. I'm taking my pen out of my pocket. Okay, another example is I'm coming into the room. I'm in the room now. I'm going out of the room. Okay, so let's practice. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
coming
coming
into the room.
into the room.
Very good. What am I doing? What am I doing?
You're
You're
going
going
out
out
of the
of the
room.
room. Very good. Okay, next. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're putting your pen
You're putting your
into
pen
your
into
pocket.
your pocket.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You are
taking
taking your pen out of the
out of your
pocket.
pocket. Very good.
Out of your pocket.
Very good. Okay, next. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're putting your
You're
hands
putting your hand
into your
into your
pocket.
pocket.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
taking your hands
taking your hands out
out.
of your pocket.
Very good. Okay. Do you go out of the classroom before the lesson? Do you go out of the classroom before the lesson? No, I
No, I
don't.
don't go
Out
out
of
of
the
the
classroom
room before
before
the
the lesson.
lesson.
I come into the
I'm
classroom
I come into the classroom
before the lesson.
before the lesson.
Very good. Next, repeat. Think.
Think.
Very good. Okay, listen. Think. The word think is a verb. For example, I think there are about 2 million people in France. I think there's somebody in the other room. I think you've got a wallet in your pocket. Okay, let's practice. About how many people do you think there are in China? About how many people do you think there are in China? I think there
I
are
think
about,
there are about.
how many do you think?
I can say.
Like
I
100 million
100 million.
people in China.
100 million
People
people
in
in
China.
China.
Very good. Do you think there's anybody in the other room? Do you think there's anybody in the other room? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
think
think
there's somebody
there is somebody in
in
that
the
room.
in the other room.
In the other room.
Very good. What do you think I've got in my pocket? What do you think I've got in my pocket? I think you've
I
got
think you got anything in your pocket.
something
Something
in your
in your
pocket.
pocket.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Good,
Good,
bad,
bad,
good at,
good at,
bad at.
bad at.
Very good. Okay, listen. Good is an adjective. It means nice, pleasant, or interesting. For example, this isn't a bad pen. It's a good pen. Okay, let's. Okay, one more. I think this is a good picture. No, really. Bad is an adjective. It is the opposite of good. For example, not all children are good children. Some are good children and some are bad children. Not all students are good at learning languages. Some are good at learning languages and some are bad at learning languages. Let's practice. Is this a bad pen? Is this a bad pen? No, it
No,
isn't a bad pen.
it isn't a bad pen.
It's
It's
a
a
good,
good pen.
very good. Do you think that's a good picture? Do you think that's a good
Yes,
picture? Yes,
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 I
I
think
think.
it's a good picture.
Very good. Are all children good children? Are all children good children? No,
No,
not
I don't
all
think all of children
are good
are
children.
good children.
Some are
Some are
good
good
and
children
some
and
are
some are bad children.
very good. Are all students good at learning languages? Are all students good at learning languages? No, not
No, I
all.
don't think so. All of the
I don't think
children,
all
I
students
don't think all
students
the students
are good at
are
learning
good at
languages.
learning
Languages.
language.
Some are
Some
languages.
are languages.
Some are
Some
good at
are good at
learning
learning
languages,
the
and some
languages,
are bad
and
at
some are bad at
learning
learning
languages.
languages.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Instead of.
Instead of,
Very good. Okay, listen. Instead of means in place of someone or something, like besides, instead of. Okay. For example, I prefer tea instead of coffee. Okay, instead of coffee. Okay, next. I don't prefer coming to school instead of going to the cinema. I prefer going to the cinema instead of coming to school. Another example is I don't prefer walking instead of going by car. I prefer going by car instead of walking. Let's practice. Do you prefer tea instead of coffee? Do you prefer tea instead of coffee? Yes or no?
no,
I
I
don't
don't
prefer tea
prefer tea instead
instead
of
of coffee.
coffee.
I
I
prefer
prefer
coffee
coffee
instead of tea.
instead of tea.
Very good. Do you prefer coming to school instead of going to the cinema? Do you prefer coming to school instead of going to the cinema? No, I don't
No,
prefer
I don't
coming to
prefer
school
coming to the
instead of
school
going to the
instead of
cinema.
going to the cinema.
I
I
prefer
prefer
going
going
to the
to
cinema
cinema
instead
instead
of
of
coming to.
going to school.
Very good. Do you prefer walking instead of going by car? Do you prefer walking instead of going by car? Yes or no?
No,
I don't
I don't
prefer
prefer
walking instead
walking
of going by
instead of
car.
going by
I
car. I
prefer
prefer
going
going
by
by
car
car
instead of.
instead of walking.
Very good. Next, repeat. Bread,
Red,
butter,
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 rice.
rice.
Very good. Okay, listen. Bread is a noun. It is a kind of food that is made from water or flour. For example, I eat a lot of bread for lunch. Butter is a noun. It is a yellow or white food made from milk or cream. For example, We put butter on our bread. I like bread with or without butter. Rice is a noun. It is a food that consists of small white or brown grams or grains. For example, I prefer white rice to brown rice. Let's practice. What do we put on our bread? What do we put on our bread? We put butter
We put the
on
butter
our bread.
on our bread.
Bread.
Uh, uh,
Okay.
uh,
Do you like
our this our
our bread? Like
our
our bread. Our bread.
okay.
We put butter on our bread
We
like
put
this.
butter on our bread.
Very good. So instead of my, we put our bread. Okay. Next.
Mm,
Do you like bread without butter? Do you like bread without butter? Yes or no?
yes,
I like bread
I like a
without
bread.
butter.
I like a brand
I like
butter.
bread.
I like bread.
One more. I like bread without butter.
I
Bread
like
like
bread
without butter.
without butter.
Very good. What color's butter? What color's butter? Butter's yellow
Butter the yellow
or white.
or white.
Very good. Do you prefer white or brown rice? Do you prefer white or brown rice? I prefer
I prefer
what? Right, white or brown?
white
White
bread.
rice to brown rice. Very good. Okay. Well, let's move on to our reading.
Okay,
Very good. Okay. Our reading is stage one, page 36. Last headword was word.
a word.
36. Word. Okay. Let's start with
36.
the next
Am I
word.
going to the window? Right?
Uh, that's correct.
Am I going to the window? No, you aren't going to the window. You're coming from the window. Mm.
Oh, there.
What am I doing?
Go ahead.
You're touching the window. You're touching the wall. What am I doing? You're touching the picture.
Mhm.
Mm. Touch your shirt, please. What are you doing? I'm touching my shirt. What's this? It's a sentence. What's this? It's a word. Um, how many words are there in this sentence? There are 7 words in this sentence. Which which the first word of this sentence?
Verb.
Verb,
Verb.
verb,
Verb.
verbs.
Yeah, good.
Verbs is the first word of this sentence. Which the third word of this sentence? Words is the third word of this sentence. Which the fifth word of this sentence? Use is the fifth word of this sentence. Which the sixth word? For is the sixth word of this sentence.
Mhm.
Hmm. Which the last word? Actions is the last word of this sentence.
Very good.
What's this? It's a question mark. What's this? It's a full stop. What's this? It's a comma. Comma.
Mhm.
What's this? It's a colon. What's this? It's a semicolon.
Very good.
Mm. What word this? It's the word umbrella. Is there umbrella on the table? No, there isn't umbrella on the table.
Very good.
Mm.
Next, pronounce.
Pronounce. The word
Pronounce.
please.
Mm-hmm.
Pronounce this word please. What?
Very good.
What's she doing? She's pronouncing the word what?
Mm-hmm.
Pronounce this word please. Color.
What's
What's he
she doing?
doing? He's pronouncing the word color. Okay.
Okay.
Today's
Very good. So we stop
mm,
there for today. But